Yet another US government shutdown appears imminent. It would be the 21st funding lapse since the modern budget process was enacted.
Right, big news there. Congress has successfully navigated this procedure on a deadline only 4 times since 1977. Nationally, the issue is budgetary restriction. Negotiations have stalled as the deadline for passing the 12 appropriations bills to finance the government next year approaches.
Now, some Republicans in the House are adamantly opposed to even a short-term funding extension. They are demanding a slew of unrelated concessions like deep spending cuts, new border security measures, and less military aid to Ukraine that have no chance of passing the democratically controlled Senate. Funding will run out at midnight on the 30th of September unless House Speaker Kevin McCarthy can negotiate a deal.
Right, now it's also worth stressing again that shutdowns are negative in many ways, of course. Services for seniors and veterans are likely to be hampered here. Payments to contractors and vendors are likely to be delayed as well.
Parks and museums will be closed. Health and safety inspections slashed. Scientific research and federal investigations halted. Key economic data released delayed.
Now, loans to small businesses halted as well. Hundreds of thousands of government workers will be furloughed and their paychecks withheld. Important governmental regulatory activities may be hampered as well. And these interruptions incur substantial costs, far from serving as a model for fiscal restraint. And according to a report by the Office of Management and Budget, the 16-day government shutdown in 2013 cost the economy as much as $6 billion in lost productivity, Shivan.
And of course, also on this, an additional $2 billion in government spending. A Senate staff study in 2019 showed that the 3 most recent budget breaches cost federal agencies a total of 56,938 employee years. The price may rise much more this year. A closure lasting 1 week would reduce quarterly GDP by 0.2%. Now, that's frustrating, particularly considering how useless the present standoff is. Republicans have almost little negotiating power since they do not control the Senate or the White House and have just a slim majority in the House.
Now, the immediate concern should be reaching a compromise between the two parties that would allow operations to continue uninterrupted. No other country's government deliberately disables itself for political purposes. And more importantly for the world, continued U.S. funding for Ukraine will not be easy.
With that I place the name of my friend and colleague from Arizona.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.